Hi Nekky's besties, welcome back again to my channel. So today I'll be making Ogbono Okro Soup. This is a Nigerian soup that is cooked with ogbono seeds, okra and some other vegetables, and it contains balanced diet, and you can eat this with any swallow of choice like semo, fufu, gari, or any swallow of choice at all. So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to take you through the ingredients that I will be using for this soup. The first ingredient is the ogbono seed. This is one I'll be using. Ensure to buy good ones. And this is okra. So I'll be using this okra. The next one is my pepper. You can use dry pepper as well, but I prefer the fresh one. And this is I'll be using stockfish, then catfish. I will also be using onions, seasoning, and this is a ogiri or locust bean. I'll be using beef as the protein. You can as well use goat meat or any other protein of choice. I'll be using palm oil. Then the next ingredient is crayfish. I've not grind it yet, so I'll be using some crayfish. And for the vegetable, I'll be using ugu leaf and uziza leaf. You can as well replace this uziza leaf with the seed. Now I'll be using a momo, that is cow skin. I'll be using cow skin and some salt. I'll begin by seasoning the protein. To season the protein, I'm going to add the stock cubes. That after adding the stock cubes, I'll add some onions. Then I'll add in peppers. That is my blended pepper. I've already blended it or grinded. I'll add salt to taste. I'll go in some water. As you can see, there is no water in the meat at all, so I had to add a little bit of water, then give it a mix, cover it and let it cook. I just want the meat to absorb the protein well. So after this, the meat, it has softened because it is not a tough meat, so I had to add some water to it and start adding other protein, which is the momo, the stockfish, and the catfish. I'm adding it right now because the protein, that is the beef, is not tough. But if it is a protein that is tough, all you need to cook it for a while until it becomes more softer. But it is not like that. So I'm going to add everything, add more water. If the water is not enough, then I will give it a mix. After giving it a mix, I'm going to cover it and let it cook like up to like more 5 to 10 minutes depending, because I will be checking it. Now for the ogbono seed, I need to grind it, but because there was no light, I had to use my mortar to pound. If you have grinder or blender, you can use it to grind it. It can do the work, it can do the job for you. You need to grind it or pound it until it is very smooth. I did not just pound the ogbono seed, I even had to pound the crayfish and the ogiri and even the pepper. Yes, I used mortar to do all because that is the only alternative that I have for the moment. So now I need to prep the vegetable that I'll be using. I'll be using this okra, and for the okra you need to wash it very well, at least rinse it well with clean water and salt, at least to remove sand in it. Sometimes it used to be sandy, maybe the way that the seller kept it. Okay, so you need to use clean water and salt to clean it so that your soup will not be sandy, very necessary. Then I'm going to cut this into the sizes that I want. So you need to cut this into the sizes that you want, to know the sizes that you want, so you can go ahead and do it. Let me use this opportunity to welcome all my new subscribers and viewers to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for coming across my channel. Please, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, or you have been seeing my channel but you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification so that anytime I make any upload, you as well be notified. You can like this video as you're watching. You can as well comment after watching this video. It is very necessary for me. It is very important for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now this is the remaining protein after cleaning it. That is the stockfish, the catfish, and the pomo. So I'm going to check up on the meat. As you can see, the water is already dried up, so I'm going to add another water to it to level it up. Then I'll add in the rest of the protein, which is the pomo, the stockfish, and the catfish. So I'm going to add it up. Then I will still add water. If the level of water in yours is not enough, you can still add water to it. So I'm going to add water, then give it a mix, then cover it and let it cook for like 5 to 10 minutes depending. I'll be checking it to see when it has softened to the way that I want it. Now I'm back to the protein. It has softened to the way I want it, so I'm going to take this off the heat and keep it aside and continue with other things. Now in a dry pot, I'm going to add some palm oil. I'm going to let this oil to heat up, and once it heat up, I'm going to add the ogbono seed. Then I will use spoon to stir this for like 30 seconds. This is just to dissolve the seed so that it will not be lumpy. So after stirring it for 30 seconds, I'll add the protein stocks, that is the meat stock. I'm going to add it in it, then stir it again. Since the meat stock is not enough, so I'm going to add normal water. I'll add more water to it, then stir it again. Then I'm going to cover this and let this come to a boil. Now back to it. Look at the way that it is boiling. Now I'm going to add the protein. So I'll add the protein to it. I will also add the crayfish and the okro in it. You know that I pounded it together, so I'm going to add it, give it a mix, cover it, and let it cook. Now I'm back to it. I let it cook for like 2 to 3 minutes for the okro to dissolve well. Now I'll go on and add the okra and those uziza leaves. I'm adding those uziza leaves now because you know that uziza is somehow tough, so I'm going to add it now so that it will get soft. Now after adding that, I let it cook for like 1 minute because I don't want it to cook that long. So after that, I'm going to add the ugu leaves, that is the pumpkin leaf. I'm going to add the pumpkin leaf and give it a mix. After giving it a mix, I'm going to cover this and let it cook like 1 minute. 1 minute is okay. No, it's a vegetable, so I don't want it to be too soft. So after about 1 minute, now this is what we have. The Ogbono Okro Soup is ready. The aroma is heaven. You can go ahead and eat this with any swallow of choice and you are good to go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and drop your positive comments as well. See you on my next upload.